What if I told you that a poor village boy once defeated destiny? No money, no electricity, no support, only a dream. In a forgotten village surrounded by dust and silence lived a boy everyone underestimated. They laughed at his torn shoes. They mocked his big dreams. They told him, "People like you don't succeed." But they didn't know one thing. He had something stronger than talent, stronger than luck. He refused to quit. His name was Ayan. He was born in a small, broken house with cracked walls and a leaking roof. When it rained, water would drip into the room. When the wind blew, the walls trembled. Poverty was not temporary in his life. It was permanent. His father worked as a daily laborer. Some days he earned money, some days he returned home empty-handed. His mother stitched clothes late into the night under a weak lamp. Yet, despite everything, Ayan had a dream. He wanted to change his life. Every morning he walked 5 kilometers to school. His uniform was old, his bag was torn, his books were secondhand. Other children sometimes laughed at him. "Why do you try so hard?" they would say. "Because I have no other choice," he would think. At night, while the village slept, Ayan studied under a streetlight because his house had no electricity. That yellow bulb became his silent partner. Mosquitoes buzzed around him. Cold wind touched his face, but he stayed. Page after page, chapter after chapter, failure after failure, but he stayed. One day, an announcement changed everything. A district scholarship exam. The winner would receive free education in the city. For Ayan, this was not just an exam, it was an escape. The problem? He had no coaching, no guidance, no extra material. Students from wealthy families were preparing in expensive academies. Ayan only had belief. He woke up earlier, slept later, studied harder. He revised lessons until his eyes burned. His mother would sometimes wake up and see him still reading. "Sleep," she would whisper. "One more page," he would reply. The exam day arrived. The city felt intimidating. Tall buildings, confident students, English conversations everywhere. For a moment, doubt whispered, "You don't belong here." But courage answered, "Maybe you do." He entered the hall. Weeks later, results were announced. His hands shook as he searched the list. First column, no name. Second column, nothing. His heart dropped. Then, rank 3. He had done it. He didn't scream. He didn't jump. He just stood there, tears quietly rolling down his face. Victory doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. Moving to the city was another challenge. Students were smarter, faster, fluent in English. He struggled to speak confidently. The first time he answered incorrectly, some classmates laughed. That night, he almost gave up. Almost. But then he remembered the streetlight. He remembered his mother's tired hands. He remembered the words they told him his whole life. He believed it. And so, he tried again. He practiced English daily, watched free lectures, asked questions, failed tests, improved slowly. Success did not come quickly, but progress did. Years passed. Ayan became one of the top students in his class, but life tested him again. During final exams, his father fell seriously ill. Medical bills increased. Money disappeared. Pressure grew. Ayan decided to leave school and work. "I will quit," he told his father softly. His father, weak but firm, replied, "If you quit now, all this struggle means nothing. But we need money. We need hope." Those words changed everything. Ayan returned to give his exams. He topped the district. Soon, he received a university scholarship. University life was hard. Competition was intense. Rejections were frequent. Opportunities slipped away. He failed interviews, lost internships, felt invisible. But something inside him refused to break. Every rejection became fuel. Every failure became training. Every setback became preparation. He worked part-time jobs, studied late nights, built skills slowly. He wasn't the smartest, not the richest, not the most connected, but he was consistent. And consistency beats because it did. On interview day, he didn't pretend to be perfect. He spoke honestly about his journey, his struggles, his streetlight, his failures. A week later, he received the offer. He had done it. He called his parents. Silence on the phone, then tears, then pride. "You refuse to quit," his father said. "Yes," Ayan replied, "and I never will." Years later, Ayan became successful. He built a new house for his parents. He supported village students. He brought change where he once struggled. One evening, he visited his old village. He walked toward the same streetlight. And there, he saw a small boy studying under